Hello and welcome everyone to one of the detailed, most oriented, and most authentic Google Merchant Center restoration case study. So, either your account is suspended for misrepresentation, unreliable false claim, healthcare or medicine, or for website or online store need improvement, or any other Google Merchant Center suspension, you can use this checklist along. And I will also tell you step by step on what strategies we did and how we were able to restore one of the Google Merchant Center account for the client. Now, if you look on my YouTube profile, you may be able to see hundreds of videos regarding Google Merchant Center. This is going to be the most authentic and detailed one regarding how we were able to restore. But just to let you know that we are offering Google Merchant Center restoration service along with Shopify website development or WordPress web development services. So in case if you need either of the services, or in case if you need help with Google Ads, audit setup, or management services, you can hire me and my team through the link in the description. Now let's get started to this authentic case study and how we were able to restore one of the client using the strategies and checklist as well. So this was the website you can see over here. So there is a pop-up. I'm going to close it. So this is a clothing website, and when the case was assigned to us, what we do is we do some documentations, and we divide usually now in few things. Okay, so I'm going to show you the original suspension first, and then we can discuss later on. So okay, you can see over here. Now this is the original suspension over here. Now we provided them with our own agency Merchant Center account. So this may vary from case to case on what exactly your situation is. Even if you get our own Merchant Center account, the thing which is most important is getting your website compliant, which we do. Even if you get our Merchant Center account, we help in getting your Google Merchant Center website restored by complying with the policies, which is very important. In either case, either you get your old account restored or either you get an account from us. In both cases, the compliance of your website is necessary. So this was the web suspension over here. We can see 97 products not being approved, and you can see over here this is a misrepresentation error. I'm going to show you in front of as well. Misrepresentation prevents all products from showing in UK, United States. Now this is for United States. Okay. Whenever there is a suspension message like this, what we have to do is we have to first of all study what Google is trying to say. Google says transparency about your business identity, business models, policies, and how you customers interact with you. And point number 2 is promote your online reputation by showing reviews or highlighting any promoter badges or seals of approval, which actually authenticates your authenticity regarding your website or how trusted your website in eyes of your customers. Use a professional design for your online shop that includes an SSL certificates. Provide information in the business information setting in your Merchant Center account and follow SEO guidelines. This is a usually suspension error which people sees along with the suspension of their account. Now I'm going to show you another one as well. So this was another, you can see over here, this is another not approved over here, plus this one and this one. You can see over here the suspension. What I'm trying to show you right now is suspension, and the best is yet to come. So you guys have to stay with me. And over here you can see that products were being labeled with two reasons over here: misrepresentation, unsupported shopping content currency. It's usually a currency error. So you can see over here that the products are missing other attributes as well, like age group and other things as well. So when this case was assigned to us, as a Google partner, we use several channels. Number one channel is having chat support, plus having email support and call support. As a Google partner, we have all of the channels available. So what we do is we usually start communicating with the Google regarding the issues. And apart from this, we have our own checklist designed as well. I'm going to show you a few of the things which we usually do to get the compliance done of the website, to make sure that the website is being compliant. So in either scenario, even the Google has mistakenly labeled your website. There could be a reason on Google has mistakenly labeled your account for suspension, and in reality the reason is not present. However, whenever it is suspended, the Google is not going to look around in the deep analytical issues to get it sorted. So which is why we recommend, in case if you want to use our professional website service as well, so we get your website designing as well. So we will take care of all of the things which are the part of the process to make sure that your website gets approved. Now I'm going to show you a few of the things which we use to get the website up. I'm going to use, this is one of the checklists which we have designed after sorting out hundreds of cases. Now I'm going to show you main points over here, so guys have an idea. The number one idea is transparency about your business, so about your website. So whenever there is something like this, what happens is sometimes there is a confusion. The background image is something different, the products are different, so this could be a reason. So what we do is, we make your website transparent by having the same theme. Also looking around on the about us page, the contact us page, everything, which actually explains about your business nature. That is the first thing. We also recommend changes few things, including SEO notes and other things, to make your website more acceptable. Also, we discuss regarding your other brands as well, to make sure you have a proper brand. So the number one thing is transparency about your website, and this also includes updating on your Google Merchant Center account as well. Here we provided them another account, so this is another scenario. The second thing is matching your shipping policy on your website and the checkout, and also on your GMC. Now what we do is, whenever there is something like this, we do a sample checkout, like I'm going to do in front of you. This is a website. I'm going to see it around different variations. I'm going to add multiple products to see everything working fine or not, to make sure that everything works fine. So this includes my setup check as well. So let's say if I'm going to add this one, I'm going to add this one, and then I'm going to add this one as well, to see multiple things are working fine, everything is fine on the checkout procedure. Now on the checkout, whenever I move on to the checkout, what we do is we check around for the discount code over here, if the discount code is working or not. So also everything is fine. Now the checkout payment methods are being working or not, the payment methods are being matched with your website over here or not. This could be a reason sometimes for suspension, because Google is now very deeply looking around. Also we do the contact list as a sample adding of the data, then on the payment method. And then over here what we do is we look around for the privacy policy, shipping policy pages, links over here and on the website. If they do not match, this could cause a suspension. For instance, this page and even this page, both need the content needed to be matched. So this is a common confusion over here, where the website and the checkout procedure, payment methods are being not matched. So this could cause a reason suspension. Number third is VAT setting. Now over the VAT setting, I have feel that the settings on your Merchant Center account and on your Shopify website is not always fine. So this needs a correct configuration to get it approved. Now another is privacy policy page, which includes GDPR and CCPA clauses depending upon the target locations you are targeting and promoting your website. So this should be the part of your privacy policy page. So you can see over here everything is being mentioned according to that. Now because this is an approved website, but however I'm trying to show you, if you are just copying and pasting another website privacy policy page without updating the content and compliance, the chances are that this may be rejected. And this also needed to be approved on your Merchant Center account by submitting it. Whenever you're creating an account, they may ask you to submit it, and then you have to verify over here. Then your business information settings should match. So I'm writing over here another page over here. Business information should match everywhere. Okay, this is another aspect. After this, terms of service page should need to be properly configured. Refund policy page, lawful GDPR page, data retention clause, data removal option. If there is an adult content option, now there is an adult content option in the settings as well. So you may have to see over here. If you move on to a general account settings over here, just a second, let me see where it's being enabled or not. However, this is not required for all of the cases. However, just telling you, just a second. After this, the next thing is advertiser identity verification, which is a very common practice. They may ask you to identify update your advertiser verification. So I'm going to show you as well. In this case also the identity was failed. You can see over here that during the review process, their advertiser identity verification was failed. You can see over here we couldn't process the information you submitted and your product remains not approved. You only have a limited number of attempts to complete the verification process again. Okay, so they may ask you for your business identification or your personal identity, whatever is fine with you. You can submit those. In we can help you in assisting all of the process as well. However, I'm just telling you that this is also the part of your merchant center approval as well. Apart from this, this is another important thing is to verify you track your order page is working or not. So what you have to do is you simply go to your track your order page and do a sample order data you may have. You can write over here and see around, and if there is not, you can get one as well from your Shopify account to verify everything is working fine. Or so making sure that you track your order page works fine is an important part of your approval. Apart from this, your company name should match across your GMC, Shopify website and on social media. So it should all match over here. What happens is that if it's not getting approved on, like if it's not same on your website or on Shopify, on your social media page, being to your Facebook, YouTube, your the chances of getting approval goes low down. Also, the product feed on GMC matches website products. So what people do is, what they do is they mistakenly, do not add all of the products and rather just add a simple one or two products. However, on the website there are ample of products. So if that is a scenario, then your merchant center account will not be approved either, because they want you to have all of the product feeds. Whatever products you are showing on your website should match with your GMC. So the best idea is to draft the products which are not live yet or which has compliance issue, so it should match over here. So that is the most important thing over here. Also, keeping an eye around, you may see that you need to sort out view what needs attention over here to see if there is anything like these needed to be sorted out. So I'm also adding it over here as well. View what needs attention in product section need to be sorted out. Okay, this also helps you in improving your organic rank over here. For instance, right now there are three things which are need to be sorted out: missing value age group, gender, and missing value color for the products over here. So these needed to be sorted. This will help you in getting your organic ranking improved as well. Now these are not necessary, but this is the part. If you add them, this is going to help you in organically, and chances of getting your account restored is going to be quicker when you fixes those small things as well as a part of your GMC compliance. Also, if your website have out of stock items from your GMC website or your website and you are displaying them, your website will not be approved. So look around for those. Also, if there are any GTIN and other product identifiers, including your product barcode, if that is missing during your adding the products over here in your GMC, the chances of getting your approval stage is going to be reduced. If you are having missing even your product ID, this can substantially reduce your approval chances of GMC account. So make sure that all of the things being mentioned over here are now be correctly added, including unique images. The images needed to be clear, unique. I've been speaking it around and around that the images needed to be unique. What people do is they commonly mistakenly copy paste the images from the Google. This will not approve your account. So we even help the clients in sorting out these image issues as well. However, I'm telling you the price issues, the availability issues. So your availability on units available on your GMC and also on your Shopify website should also match as well. So you can see over here the GTIN labels, everything should match over here. For instance, this is here they are missing on genders. We can simply select the G. So the product is for male or female, or we can also add the age group over here to get this issue sorted out. However, I'm just telling you right now that these need to sorted out. Plus, look around for the other settings as well to get them sorted, including your shopping and everything over here. Apart from this, what happens is that there are empty pages on your website. Sometimes this can cause an issue. So if your website has empty category, like over here, for instance, in your shop page, you have an empty category over here. No, this is sorted website, this is an approved website, but however people are having it, the chances of getting the approval is going to be restricted because Google do not allow this thing. So remove empty product categories from your website or add products in those categories. Also, do not display single product in multiple categories. So this can cause an issue. We have tested, and I can say over here that you can see over here this part as well. Multiple categories shouldn't contain the same product which I just told you right now. This can cause again a suspension if you are adding multiple categories and having the same product. Product should be live, active, and they should not be placeholders. Now the placeholder term can verified. What you have to do is for instance, you go to your page, look around for tools and look around for developer tools and look around for over here with the word placeholder. Now you may see over here that this placeholder, now there may be a chance that you may find a placeholder over here, but Google do not allow it. Now what kind of a placeholders are not usually allowed? We have experienced the placeholders are usually being found in the contact form are not allowed. So if you are having a contact form or any form, even sometimes what we were able to found in the newsletter as well. So in either of those scenarios, you have to remove the placeholder. That is very important. So the placeholder is going to be a barrier for getting your account approved. So a developer can help you. We have a developer in our team as well. If you want to do the changes on your own, you can do it as well. Either is fine. I'm just telling you the possibility. Also, the description needed to be checked for completeness and accuracy, and these also need to match with the website product over here as well. So the description over here need to be matched through the website. Usually if you are using a plugin for this, so you should be fine. You don't have to worry, because the plugin is going to automatically extract the information from the products on your website. So what is the most important thing over here is to have the clear cut description on your website. So what happens is that people do not provide the clear description over here. So this actually remove the chance of approval. Sometimes they are using the same description, so either of the thing can get your account in trouble. For instance, you can see over here that this is a description over here for the product. So this needed to be unique and have a clear, accurate information. For instance, if you are showing over here 46, 44, 42 size, however, if you do not have them right now over here, or however if you never had them, the chances of going to be approval may be reduced over here. So this is an important aspect over here to need to figure out right now. Apart from this, consistent fonts and formatting across all pages. Now this is another aspect where people lack, is their consistency lacks over here. For instance, they are using a different font over here on the products page, different font on the about us page, or different font on the contact us page. This can actually is one of the reasons why your account does not get approved. So you need to have it same all across all of the website. Also, unnecessary spacing or line breaks are not being allowed. We have tested this, and we have tested on multiple occasions to see if the unnecessary spaces are of the reason. So we have so far found that it is one of the reasons why your merchant setter account does not get approved. So yeah, this is another reason. Also, proper alignment of pages and content. So this should be the part of unnecessary page spacing. Or the proper alignment means having the bullet points, having more descriptive and more structured content. So this also helps you in SEO as well. So it's going to be win-win for both of for you in terms of SEO as well. So these are the points, if you follow, will help you in organically getting more traffic from the Google, also getting your merchant center being ranked organically, getting more organic traffic on your GMC and on your website. So you can get two organic traffics on your GMC product section plus on your website naturally as well from the Google, if you follow these practices. Use of professional non-Gmail email on website and on social media. Okay, so this is another tested thing. Now the most common thing I have felt over here is that the social media on people on the social media actually use a different email address, and on the website there is a different email address, and people do not look to bother on it. So which is why it is very important to have a same about us page on the social media. The email address, the domain should of the email address should be of the domain, and the website should have the domain, and that should be that your email address on the website should also be of the domain, not of the Gmail or any other public domain. So yeah, this is another reason. Also, favicon should need to be present. Now favicon, people may be asking what is favicon. Favicon is you can see over here. Now this is an N, you may see over here this is an N. Now this small n is a favicon or a small favicon logo of the website. So these need to be over here, plus an original good quality logo over here. So another thing over here is that original good quality logo. So this is another aspect of getting your merchant center account is approved. Is need to have an original good quality logo, plus you need to have testimonials present on your website. So Google thinks of the data of your testimonials, so it's an ideal scenario to have testimonials be present on your main website or on the product page or anywhere to get authenticity. And you can see over here now these are the testimonials over here. So having more testimonial means that the customers are speaking about your experience of what kind of experience they have when they bought the product from you. So this also improves your image of your website. This also improves your conversion rate optimization, which eventually helps you in getting more sales. So this is a part of CRO, conversion rate optimization, and that is regarding having more testimonials wins heart of the customers, and that is how you get more sales. Plus this also improves the website credibility in terms of Google and in terms of customers. Also, there should not be pop-ups or aggressive interstitials. One pop-up is allowed, and that is for your adding people to your email list. Okay. Apart from this, if you are having any other pop-up, now what is a pop-up is, when you open some website, there may be small pop-ups available or gets open. That is a pop-up that is not allowed. That actually reduces your website professionalism. I have discussed regarding the placeholders as well. Also, the contact form functionality should need to be verified. So also we do is, we also do email verification as well. So email verification, phone number verification. So what we do is we do random test for what we do is random calls to the customers numbers to see if everything is working fine. You can get the number from over here as well. So what we do is we do randomly call, and then we see if it's everything, they are attending the calls or not. We do the email checkup, we do the form filling over here, the contact us form to see if there is any issue. We do the email newsletter filling, everything to see if the website has a unanimous one thing and there is no any issue being present over there. So sample filling out the form and everything, getting the email, testing out, sending a sample email on the email address, sending a sample mail on the form, newsletter as told you before is verified. Also the do not sell my information page is also very important, and I've been speaking here. So now I'm just this may miss a point, which is why I'm writing over here. Do not sell my information page is also very important. This is a part of your cookies page and the compliances of different countries, so which is why it is very important to have your do not sell information, including the CCPA and other rules and regulations as told before as well. Also adding your social media, also explaining your response time is very important. This response time usually misses out the people. Also your business hours and response time. So I'm writing it over here, business hours and your response time, so people can get to know on when you are trying to respond. So these are important things of your verification. Plus I told you regarding the email should be same on social media and website. Phone number test and working. Google My Business listing is another important aspect. Now you may see that Google My Business is an important thing. People do not have it. However, these are few of the profiles of mine. I'm just telling you for this, for my own company, this is my Google My Business information. So you need to have your own Google My Business information available for your website. So this increases authenticity. Now this is not a mandatory. Now this is not mandatory, but this is recommended. This is going to get your chances of approval quicker, earlier. So have it on your website. So this can get you quicker approval. Business address should match across all websites. That apart from the email and the phone number, your email, your business details should match. Time zone and operating hours clearly listed. Now I am going to tell you over here that the time zone confusion, this was first discovered when one of the client had a different time zone over here on the contact form, and on the home page they had a different time zone. Because this gives a confusion, and in one scenario the client was not able to mention the GMT plus over here, and still the GMC was not get approved. So which is why it's an ideal practice to have your GMT mentioned along with your time zone, so there is no confusion. Now this time zone should also match on your social media, website and Shopify and GMC everywhere as well. Also, professional website design should need to be over here. If your website lacks professionalism, people may not buy it. So the professional website design will help you in getting more sales. Also, use original theme, not duplicated or null themes. So I'm writing over here, no null themes or plugins. So if you are using someone else, this is not ethically allowed as well, so do not use it. Your website can get hacked as well. Also, there should not be any plagiarism. You can use this tool like plagiarism detector, but again, you can use any tool. There are multiple tools available, so you can use any. What you have to do is to write your content over here or check by URL. You can check over here for your website for the plagiarism. Google do not allow plagiarism on your website. So if you have the plagiarism, the chances is that your website is not going to get approved. So again, the people do the mistake over here is that they do not use the original content and they use the plagiarized content, which eventually turned your getting your GMC into disapproval state. So proper grammar and spelling throughout. Now you may see that the people focus more on after the plagiarism. They, oh, my content is unique, but the plagiarism, apart from plagiarism, the grammar and spelling needed to be professional as well. So this also improves your website authenticity. If you are using a professional wording with no grammar mistake, your sales will also be increased. So this will benefit you in some way. So use so they should not be compromised on spelling mistakes or grammar issues on your website, and there should not be any dead links on your website. Okay, so you can use multiple tools for that as well. Like you can use the dead link checker. What you have to do is on the dead link checker, you just have to write your website and it's automatically going to check around for your website for all the possible errors, for all the possible dead links errors over here. So this can tell you regarding all of the things over here. Now this can take a time, but it can tell you regarding all of the broken links. You can do this later on as well, but there should not be any broken links on your website as well. Apart from this, there need to be malware check for your website. If your website has any malware check, you can use two tools, which we usually use, and number one is Sukri and the second is Google Transparency Report. So you can use both of them for your website compliance. So what I'm going to do is, also the website is now approved. How I am just giving you an example. You just have to submit over here for Sukri and for the transparency report, write your URL over here, and it's going to tell you regarding different issues present on your website, or over here there are any issues, they are going to tell you regarding this on your website. Apart from this, you also need to have your WHOIS data verified and consistent. Sometimes the people use a different WHOIS, or there is a frequent ownership transfer. This can cause an issue. Also, the logo needed to be approved and visible. Your logo also needed to be approved through your GMC as well. So make sure that your logo is approved on your GMC as well. Apart from this, there are few things as well which you need to look around. Your store quality on your GMC, this can also help you. Store quality on GMC, this needed to be checked to see if there are any issues. You can see over here that overall quality score is good over here. There are recommendations, your shopping experience. Although these things are not yet filled, however, it's a good idea to fill all of these things as well. Your website speed and website speed, mobile, desktop, both need to be verified and checked over here. Also, in your business info, you can see regarding your logos. If your logo is not approved, you can check over here for your logo, or you can drag over here for your logo. Domain needed to be claimed, verified. Now this is a basic GMC setting, so I'm not writing. I can write it over here. However, these are basic setting, and you need to usually have it done before running around. And your business details need to be verified. Your stores, the countries where you are targeting, your sales tax details. If there are anything different, you need to mention out. This need to be the part of your website approval. Also, use of correct company name across platform. I think I have told you regarding this before as well. There should not be any compromise regarding this. The reviews we have discussed as well. Now, this another thing is comparator analysis review. What we do is, whenever there is something like this, what we do is we do a simple check around on the Google to see who are the other competitors who are running the products on the merchant center, and get their products verified, discussed regarding them, to see around. For instance, I'm going to check around for the classic loafer. So now this is a UK so I can't see the classic pant, just giving an example. Okay, so right now it's showing my own from my own country. However, it needed an update. So what my team usually do it, and we also use a tool known as SpyFu. They also check and cross verify on everything. So my team also has access for this as well. So don't worry with this regarding. So you can verify over here as well and write your domain and everything to see who are your competitors. You can select, let's say, jeans. You can go onto your select your country and do a search over here, and they are going to tell you regarding who are your competitors, their products, their domains, and everything over here. So what we usually do is we do a comparison, and then we compare their policies and everything for the compliance to see if we are missing or lacking anything. Apart from this, the about us page need to be clear, clickable. Plus, SSL security certificate, there should not be a compromise, and I do not think that it's a major cause of concern, because everyone do it. So I know that you have an HTTPS installed. Plus, there is another thing which is a robots.txt file. Now, people sometimes has a disallow for the Google boot over here, and I have seen in some clients. So the robots.txt file can be a reason if you have added disallow for the Google boot. However, in usual time this is not a problem, but this can be a problem. So it's better to check the robots.txt file. Plus, your Google Search Console needed a verification. Sometimes that we have a lot of errors. So I'm going to show you the main one as well. So in the Google Search Console, we check for website errors, issues, or there are anything on the core vital, HTTPS, or any issue over here, or anything they have told regarding the security manual actions, security issues, and manual issues. If there are anything, we need to get the Google Search Console error sorted. This could be many things. So this is not a single point but there are many points as well. Apart from this, for Google mobile speed optimization and website speed optimization, you can use the Google tool of spacespeed.webdev, and you can write your domain over here like this we have used over here. So you can write over here to get it sorted. If the website is having page speed issues, or you can see it now, this is an approved GMC. However, I'm just telling you that if your website has such an issue like this, so we need to get it sorted. We may need to use a plugin depending upon Shopify or WordPress or whatever the platform is using. We can assist you in optimizing this as well. We can help you in sorting out this as well. The mobile speed, website speed on the desktop, so either is fine. Also, now you may be surprised that this could be a reason. However, hosting your IP on a flagged IP could be a reason. So you need to check. Sometimes this can be a reason. Now this can be a very, 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 very chances of less error, but out of 500 we got this for one client. So you can understand the ratio. So this ratio is very low, but this can be a possibility of your website is being hosted on a shared IP which has a issue or which is blacklisted. The chances of getting your GMC approval can be stopped. Plus, also your GMC plus Shopify is interacted. Now this is a common thing, so I'm just telling you this is a common practice. Also, for the email verification, we use hunter.ai tool. You can use any tool, but we are using the hunter.ai tool. What the hunter.ai tool is they can verify your email address to see if it's working well or not. But you can use any other tool, or you can send an email, as I told you before, to see if you are getting everything replies or not. Plus, the coding errors need to be verifiable. For the coding error, we have a developer in our team, or if you have a developer on your own, you can use that as well to see if there are coding errors, any plugin issues or theme issues. Also another thing is over here is which I wanted to tell you, and that is all keep your theme plugins and platform always updated. Now this may be a core reason on WordPress, not on a Shopify, is that you need to keep your themes, plugins and platform always updated, because you have an option on WordPress to get it updated. So it's a very good idea to have it updated all the time to keep out of any hacking attempts or any error issues as well. Favicon should need to be visible, plus the email subscription need to be verified. And if there is any like if I'm filling an email over here and I'm not getting an email on my email address, this could be a reason to see if it's working well or not. So once you get a verification email that we have received your email, this also increases trust in the eyes of the customer. So it's beneficial for both. Also, all outgoing emails from should be from company domain, not from Gmail. What people do is they have to have a your company email, but when the newsletter submission or contact form page, they are using a personal email, and that can also cause suspension. Also check your email responsiveness, how soon you get checkout transaction, coupon code functionality, contact form, support, email, phone, everything need to be checked around. Also you need to use high quality images and other things to get it done. Now also for this case, now getting back over here, and I'm going to show you a few of the chats as well which we do from the Google team. What happens is that in the chat usually the team can tell you another reason as well. For instance, over here, that for this client there was a issue that Google found that this issue will continue to have an impact on your product. Your merchant center is now suspended and you can't request further review. So this could be a reason as well. So just letting you know that the chat can also help you, but the chat is not available for everyone. It is available for Google partners. So I'm just telling you the few of the major data over here as well. And once we provided them an email, our own account, they were asked to do the identity verification, which is another important aspect. I think that I have written over here as well or not. Let me verify. Yeah, it's written over here. So the identity verification could be a reason. And then you can see over here that once we do the appeal, you can see over here that the requested review of misrepresentation has been completed and the issue no longer appears in your account. So you can verify the ID as well. I'm going to show you as well. This is a second approval as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you in front of you so guys can see yourself. So now this is an account running. I'm doing a refresh to show you the strategies which we used. You can see over here that the website is now approved, and the GMC is now running, getting clicks as well. You can see over here the clicks are now they are also getting, the score quality is good. And this was an email, this was an email where they said that the Google Merchant Center account has been completed and the issue no longer appears in your Merchant Center account. So yeah, this is a successful Google Merchant Center restoration case study, which you can use also the same strategies for website or online store needs improvement. For healthcare and medicine, we may need to work on the content, or for the false claim on the website, we need to work on the content. We need to see what kind of content is causing the problem. So you can use these strategies. This is going to be a grand checklist which you can use to get your Google Merchant Center account restored. So another thing which could be a reason is I think that I missed over here. However, I'm going to write over here to see is that it's always a good idea to get your Google Ads account unlinked. Otherwise, that can be a reason either of the side. So it's always a good idea to get your Google Ads account unlinked. Otherwise, that can also be suspended. And if you ask them, they're going to ask you to first restore your GMC, and when you go to the GMC team, they're going to ask you to first restore your Google Ads account. So you're going to be stuck in this. So it is always a good idea that whenever your Google Merchant Center account is getting stuck or suspended, remove or unlink your Google Ads account as soon as possible, so that the Google Ads account does not get affected. Because this can take long time to get it approved. So I hope you like this case study. In case if you're interested in hiring me and my team, you are more than welcome to hire us through the link in the description, and we look forward to working with you. I hope you like this detailed video where I was trying to discuss in detail regarding how you can restore Google Merchant Center account, and just to let you know that we have restored thousands of accounts, and we look forward to working with you. So yeah, we look forward to working with you. And we also help you in Shopify or WordPress store development, plus we also help in Google Ads management and Google Ads account suspension and ad approval as well. So you can hire me and my team for any of the issues. So thank you for watching. We look forward to working with you. Take care. Bye bye. And if you have questions left, you are more than welcome to write in the comments of this video. Thank you.